Hey everybody, it's HaloMan27 and I am back for episode 8 of Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. In this episode, we have come into this house. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Alright. Those miserable Rockets? Look at what they've done to my house. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. Okay, well, that puts a lot more context to what the girl said. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. That cost me a bundle, it did. There are obvious signs of a burglary here. No way! First things first, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to put Craig into the front of my party because I would like to have him there. That would be quite nice. And what do you have, very obvious, not conspicuous grunt? I mean, wait. Conspicuous grunt? Hey, stay out! It's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Well, I mean, when you look like that, not even a little bit. Also, freaking, this recording has messed up a couple times. And I was like, okay, I have to remember to put freaking Levias out in front. And then I finally remembered to switch who's in front. And I switched to the wrong Pokemon! Now, all things considered, he just got a crit, and that was amazing. And he freaking owned that match off. But like, come on! How stupid can I be? But regardless, this guy will go down, no problem. This Drowsy will just take a couple hits. This is our first time seeing Drowsy. Drowsy I'm not a huge fan of as a Pokemon. He's just... He doesn't really suit how I like Pokemon. I don't know, I like sweepers. That's my problem, is that I like sweeper Pokemon that are like fast and strong. Now, I might not necessarily have, like, completely sweeper-based Pokemon in my team right now, but, regardless, now that we got the TM for Dig, though, we can come talk to this guy. He says, I figure what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. Alright, so I guess he's implying that we can keep it, even though he didn't really say that. If we head down here, though, we have Route 5. In Route 5, you can catch Pidgey, Meowth, Oddish, or Bellsprout, depending on which game you have. As well as there is the Daycare Center. The Daycare Center, you can leave a Pokemon there and it will get 1 experience for every step that you take. But you do have to pay 100 Pokédollars to get it back, plus an extra 100 for every new level. If you come down here, this guy's on guard duty, but he's really thirsty and we can't go through because the road is closed. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. So unfortunately, we're going to have to take this underground path and see where it leads. If you talk to this girl, she asks if you have a Nidoran female. She will trade it for a Nidoran male. We do not have a Nidoran female, so we are just going to go along through the underground path. There's like a billion hidden items in here. I don't actually know where they are, but if you want them, you can get them. They're all like stat recovering items, so like antidote or burn heal and stuff like that. She basically just says that a lot of people lose stuff in there. Route 6, you have the same Pokemon as in Route 5, so I'm not going to go over them, except that's a lie. You can find Pidgey, Meowth, Oddish, and Bellsprout based on the game you're playing. Like I said, same as Route 5, you can get these 2 items, a Citrus Berry and a Rare Candy. None of the fights here are required except for 1, so we can pretty much just skip over all of these guys. Here's a Meowth, that's right. Go, Craig! We don't have any interest in this man. Almost said Mankey, and then I like hiccuped, and it was just unfortunate. You can skip this girl if you just run around like that. Huh? You want to talk to me? I mean, not really. You're the one that walked up to me. Do you want to talk to me? Is that what you're saying? And now he's gonna send out Spearow. I mean, I probably should have left out my anyone else, but instead I'm gonna just Mega Kick and it'll probably go down in 1 hit, I would imagine. Yep, Mega Kick is rather strength. That didn't make any sense, but alright, and he's gonna send out Eradicate next. I'm just gonna leave out Craig. Craig will likely just Karate Chop it in half. Just like that. No problem. It's super effective, of course, and I get some experience to go along with my shiny new win. He wants to learn Focus Energy. I'm not super interested in that move. All it does is you spend a turn to raise your critical hit chance, but I don't really see it as being that worth it. So I am not going to go for that. Now, upon arriving at Vermilion City, there are a couple things we can grab / do. First things first, you can find a max ether right there. Second, we want to come into this building, and here we have the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Of course! Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. And he... he gives us the old rod. Fishing is a way of life. It is like the finest poetry. From the seas to rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. With the old rod, all you can catch is Magikarp. But it allows you to get Magikarp for free, so that's pretty neat. I mentioned Magikarp in one of the old previous episodes. Have you ever had the urge to battle someone you've battled before? I'm sure you have. I wanted to battle certain people again over and over too, so I've been giving these away. Please take one. Obtain the Versus Seeker. It is a key item that lets you find trainers looking for a rematch, but you have to charge it by walking it, or by walking around with it in your inventory. So that's not too bad. That's pretty nifty. That'll allow us to rematch some of the trainers that we have defeated so far. Here we have the Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans are welcome. And since we are a Pokemon fan, let's see what they have to say. I just adore my seal. It's so lovable. It squeals cute when I hug it. Okay, what does this guy have to say? Humph! My Pikachu's twice as cute as that one. What do you have to say? Chew, Pikachu! And you. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Okay, well, I mean... Hello. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I race more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am. So, did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly. Spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Received a bike voucher from the chairman. There's another key item. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Vermilion City. Exchange that for a bicycle free of charge. Don't worry, my favorite Fearow will fly me anywhere I need to go, so I have no need for a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. And that is pretty neat. That's another key item. We got 2 of them in one episode. Pretty wicked. In here, you can find this little girl. She wants to trade a Spearow to get she wants to trade her Farfetch'd for your Spearow if you happen to have one. This building, I believe, is the only building that's not useful. What do you have to say? I want to exchange mail with all sorts of people. I send my Pidgey to a union room to exchange mail for me. Karuku! You didn't say your name. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. I assume Saffron is probably the city we went underneath using the underground path, but I'm not too worried about it. If you come right over here, you can see that down here, I'm like a tour guide. The SS Anne is right down here. We are going to go to the SS Anne, but we are probably going to be doing that in the next episode. Not that I'm ending the episode right now. Calm down. God, chill. Vermilion Harbor. First, we want to come over here. Over here, we have Route 11. On Route 11, you can find Ekans, Sandshrew, Spearow, and Drowsy. Ekans and Sandshrew, of course, in their own respective versions. Ekans in Fire Red, Sandshrew in Leaf Green. I've gone over that before. As well as we want to battle this guy, apparently. Not my intention, but I mean, alright. Youngster Eddie would like to battle, and he's gonna send out Ekans, and we're gonna send out Craig, and Craig's about to wreck him! Except, Intimidate cut my attack. But we're gonna wreck him! But I missed. And he lowered my defense. This Mega Kick! That did not kill because of all my stat reductions, but that's quite alright. He's not gonna do much damage to me in the first place. Karate Chop, and I'm an idiot. But that's quite alright. Let's finish it off with a Mega Punch. I don't use this move very often. There's apparently a reason I don't use this move very often. Freaking clearly Mega Kick is superior. I'm just kidding, calm down. I'm sure there's people who, like, love both moves. Probably not. I don't think anyone's that obsessed with it aside from the actual NPCs in the game! That is alright, we will fight this guy, whatever. Who are you? Youngster Dylan. Sending out a sand shrew. Go Craig. Karate chop him. And he's gonna use defense curl. Okay, well, I mean, I should switch my Pokemon around. Having Craig in the front. Craig is a good Pokemon, he's just not very effective against a lot of the common enemies. Because fighting type, it's not effective against that many kinds. I mean, Rock is weak to it, like, Normal's weak to it, and stuff, but I don't know, man. Plus, he's level 20, we're 21. I mean, it's not... I need to stop freaking out about keeping people exactly the same level. It's not that big of a deal. Like, calm down. Gah, give the program. I'm just gonna quick attack. I don't know why I sent out Levias in the first place, but then again, it's like every Zubat ever. Now does he do... Yeah, 1 damage. Big surprise. Let's just take him out as fast as we can with the quick attacks. He's gonna confuse me to make this fight be as difficult as possible, but I'm just gonna quick attack him anyway, and then I'm gonna hit myself. But I didn't. Yes! Just like that, he goes down, no problem. Now can I stop accidentally fighting trainers that I was planning on just fighting off screen? That would be great! Let us see. There is an item for us right over here that we want to grab. It is an X Defend. And then if we head over this way and we go up, and I don't want to go up that way because that's inconvenient. Run! If we go up here, which is more convenient, we can check this rock to get an escape rope. That's not too bad. And over here, glad that guy didn't just challenge me to a battle because I ran by. We get a Great Ball! Oh. Do you not battle? I'm upset. I'm so upset. I freaking knew it! He's gonna send out Voltorb. Not a big deal. Let's just beat him. Let's go for the Mega Kick. He's gonna use Screech, but he missed. I'm gonna Mega Kick, and I did not miss. He's gonna hopefully go down in 1 hit. Mega Kick's pretty good. It's been knocking a lot of people out in 1 hit. He's about to use Magnemite. I'm not gonna switch out. Pretty sure Magnemite, being the good old-fashioned Steel type, is probably weak to my Karate Chop! Super effective. Nice. Craig gained some more experience. At least I took care of 3 of the trainers in this route, so I won't have to take care of them again. That's a bright side. Not that you guys would have seen it if I hadn't accidentally ran into them. But regardless, I'm gonna go in here. We can actually cross through this route, but it only leads us to this over here, Route 12. Pokemon is sprawled out in a deep and comfortable slumber, so we can't even get by anyway. So we're not too worried about that right now. If you come up here, though, there's one of Professor Oak's aides. And if you talk to him, hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has complete data on 30 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak entrusted me with the item finder for you. So Rick, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 30 kinds of Pokemon? No, we have not. Basically what the item finder does, it points you in the direction of hidden items, which is not really that important for us because, like, I've had ways of knowing where most of them are anyway. So that's not too big of a deal as far as we're concerned. But, I mean, could be useful. Regardless of that, now that we have shown off what's over there, I will likely battle those trainers as well as the ones just north of town off camera. But I'm going to save that for probably in between the episodes, because we don't really need to do that right now. For now, what we want to do is we want to head back up to Vermilion City, where we just came from at the start of this episode, because we want to go turn in that bike voucher so we can get ourselves a nice, fancy, shiny new bicycle. Because bicycles are wicked. So I'm just going to head up there real quick. I mean, it's not a very long walk. You take this underground path and it goes real fast. So we don't need to be too worried about it. And if we just run up here, there's also a little ledge that you can jump down. So I mean, that helps speed it up. Hopefully we get cut soon. Nudge nudge, wink wink, hint hint. because that would let us go through all those little tiny trees, and that would be very useful. Because there is a lot of those blocking our path right now. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. Rick exchanged the bike voucher for a bicycle. Put the bicycle in the key items pocket. So that's another key item that we got in this same episode. That's quite a few of them. That's like 3. I mean, I know the bike voucher just like basically turned into the bicycle, but either way, you know what I mean. That's still quite a few. We got the old rod versus seeker and bicycle, so that is 3. I'm not crazy. I'm gonna register that so that way I pull it up instead of my map when I accidentally hit Y, because that'll be, I don't know, better in some way. Probably. Not really. Either way, we're gonna go back down to Vermilion City. And then, yeah. So I will meet you guys there. BRB. As you can see, we are back at Vermilion City, but I think that's just about all we are going to be doing for this episode. In the next episode, we will be going down to the SS Anne, but first, there's actually something else I want to do. But you guys will have to wait and find out what that is until next time. So, this has been Halo Man 27. In the next episode, we'll do some of that stuff. Between the episodes, I will likely take out all these trainers. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.